Today I am here in conversation with Shri Subodh Tiwari ji, the CEO of 95 years old Yoga Institute, Kaivalyadhama. Namaste, sir.
Namaskar, namaskar.
First of all, I want to know from you how Kaivalyadhama is coping up with this situation and how this lockdown has affected the activities and functions of the institute.
Well, within Kaivalyadham, we are actually in a blissful state. We have had to go into a mode of pratyahar. Yes, the impact has been tremendous in terms of that we have had to restrict the students and the healthcare participants from coming in. And there is a great sense of anxiety, and so therefore, of course, the activities are restricted. But like I always say that when one path is closed, the other opens up. So while we had to close the activities which were physically happening, we slowly innovated ourselves into a mode of virtual functioning. So in fact, we were I should be very proud of my team at college also, because immediately they went into the mode of giving online lectures to the diploma course, to the BA and the MA course. So that activity continued immediately. All of them were participating in it. And other activities which are inside the institution continue to take care of our staff members, take care of our students who are here with us. So yes, restricted entry, but a lot of time to think, a lot of time to introspect. And I think this is the pause which God has given you, because every time we wanted to have a conversation, we said we have to schedule it. And now he says, I wiped off your schedule. You have all the time for conversation. So this is the way we are. And I think we should be maybe not happy, but we should be just sthit pradnya. We should accept the things the way are, because being miserable will not help. And that is the way we look at Kaivalyadham. You still see everyone cheerful. You will see everyone content.
Sir, you are born and brought up in this Tapobhumi, and also you are a yoga sadhak. So being a yoga sadhak, what are your views on this so much of information and the knowledge that is floating around? Because at times it's really become too much. So it's hard to decide like what to rely on and what to choose. There's so much of information that is going around whenever we go up on the social sites or visit internet. So what are your views, sir, and what you suggest on this regarding this too much of information that we have access to right now?
That is absolutely true. There is, I know so many people whom I have been in touch during these times, and they are busier than normal because they get up in the morning, they have their scheduled calendar. Earlier it used to be physical meetings, now they have scheduled webinars. Sometimes I feel too much of information is like pouring water on a pot which is inverse. Nothing will go inside, it will keep moving out. Secondly, we also need to be very selective into what you actually need. That is a lesson we should learn. Did going out for dinner, was it a need? Was purchasing 5 clothes every day of a branded company, was it a need? No, it wasn't. It was there because we didn't know where to stop. Similarly is the truth with information. There is abundance of information. So all we are trying to do is what to do? Absorb. And here I always quote this. You are trying to be happy because of that information, because of that knowledge you're getting, because of the interaction with the TV, because of the interaction with the computer. I think we should now at least go inside and see, Let us be happy and content in spite of. Why don't we spend some time for practice and just looking? If we have an opportunity to look at the trees, look at the birds, just be there. But we are trying. So it's not that someone can just keep bombarding information. It is like we also are open to receiving it, and then we get fearful, then we get anxious, then we don't get sleep, then we worry about something which we even don't know would occur, like a tremendous stress. Someone called me, "Sir, if the world ends, what?" I said, "World ends, it will end. What can we do about it?" So you tend to develop so much of stress and anxiety if there is overflow. I would say do something which is completely different. Do something where you are getting happier. Learn something new, because abundance of information is not required. Your home, learn, enrich your knowledge, uh, do something which satisfies your creative, innovative skills. Take a book which you have not read for a long time and read. So, in life, most of the things are at its best when they are simple. And let us try to simplify our lives today. Once we are home, we are inside. Let's see how we can simplify it through innovative ways and ideas. So therefore, information and all these inputs are going to increase. The chitta vikshepes are going to increase. Your vittis are going to increase. So an element of moderation, element of synthesis, harmony. That's my very sincere advice, which even I am following. So this I can preach because I am practicing that aspect.
Sir, so now my last question to you is, since it's been more than a month that we are locked up in our homes, and the typical thing that is to maintain a proper schedule, because at home it's really difficult to do that. So what do you suggest, how we can maintain a particular schedule, or how our schedule should be like when we are at home?
One of the questions, I've been, there are a lot of queries with people have, because a lot of sadhaks have come to Kaivalyadhama. I have been lucky to be interacted with them. And sir, we are locked down for 30 days and we don't know till when. And what do we do? Because we've tried everything, how many movies to watch. We can't practice for 24 hours. We can't be cooking and learning for 24 hours. That's true. We are in a typical situation. We were caging the birds for our benefit in our drawing rooms. We were getting the fish in our pond, which was decorating our drawing rooms. Now we have been caged ourselves. That is the situation. We have to accept it graciously and smiling. Now, can you keep doing the same thing over a period of time? No. First, accept that this is it for time to stay. We cannot do much about it. Once you accept this fact that the situation in the world is like that, let us remove the anxiety that we want to travel, we want to this. No, this is the limit. This is for Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina. This is for everyone. So what do we do? I think the easiest way is the way we have seen things happening. We need to plan our day in a way where we get enrichment both for our body, for our mind, for our soul, everything. So while we have been saying that practice, please ensure there is good time for you to practice asanas. Try to practice pranayam, some aspect of dhyana towards concentration, towards your meditation. Devote 2 hours, 2.5 hours can easily be devoted to these practices in these special times. Asanas at your physical level, steadiness level, pranayam, and towards meditation for your mind, for how you are, the well-being aspect of it. I would strongly recommend devote some time for reading. That is a physical cognition, and I would say, if you have books, take that in your hand. Take it. Technology is good, computers are good, e-books are good. Try to go back to that aspect of touching the paper, feeling, getting that connect with those books. Devote some time to it. We need to catch up on sleep, of course. You can't be sleeping for 24 hours, but try to ensure that is, if you are inclined for that, if your body is asking for it, rest for a while. Food is something which you have to be careful, because you are at home, you want to just probably eat everything which is there because there's nothing else to do. Let's adopt healthier lifestyles. Let us learn. Everyone probably should identify their taste buds and try to see if we can satisfy your own taste buds, because it takes too much of effort for someone else to satisfy your taste buds. Let's see how much effort do we take for ourselves. Fruits are there, healthy meals, learn some recipes, and of course there is a time slot you devote for work. So even at home, have a schedule where you are practicing, where you're reading, where you're resting, and you're working. Divide your day into this part, because it is some time that we are going to witness this. There's no point in getting frustrated. We adapt to it like we adapt to various situations. So we'll end up being wise and not otherwise. Thank you so much.